Hello, welcome to this edition of Tips and Tricks. Now, today I'm going to be talking about the best bait casting rods for under 50 bucks. There's not a lot of rods in this class that are good. And well, in general, there's not a lot of rods that are under 50 bucks. But there's a few that I love, and you see me fishing them all the time. These are basically my beater rods. I have a set of really good rods, but I only use those when I'm on nice boats or in tournaments. But these are the beaters. These are the ones I carry around from shore. These are the ones that get, like dropped up against things or hit on rocks, or I kick them, or I hit something while I'm walking. The beater rods. But just because they're beater rods doesn't mean they shouldn't be good rods and give you the best sensitivity and the best rod action and tip action for using your different weights and techniques. And the first rod is this one that I just dropped on the railing, and that is the Bass Pro Shops Tourney Special. I have another set of these that I use actually when I'm in tournaments and on nicer boats, and then I have this set that are my beater ones that I carry around. But these, I just, with these rods, it's like I'm a tip guy. When it's medium, it has to have a tip that feels like a medium. And I like the tip, to have a lot of flex, but I want a backbone. I want a backbone about, a third of the way down. I don't like rods when I pick them up and they're a noodle, and yeah, it's a medium, but it bends all the way down to the freaking handle. I want to have that nice, whippy, flippy tip, and then some backbone about a third of the way down. And the same thing with a medium heavy. If I go to something heavier, I want it to feel like a medium heavy. I want to have that stiffer tip in that, but I want it to bend and then have some backbone about right there, about a third of the way down. Because that's just the way most expensive rods fish. And just because, like I said, you're getting a cheaper one doesn't mean it has to not perform and feel like a much more expensive rod. And that's what this one does. I actually like this one better than some of the Bass Pro Shop rods that are like $30, $40, $50 more. That's how much I love these. I've been using the Tourney Special since I think 2000 is when I discovered it. And I've gone through all the changes and all the remodels. Now the second and third are the Abu Garcia. This is the Vengeance and the Vigilante. They're actually a little bit less. I mean, these clock in at exactly $49.99, the $50. These are like $36 and $39 or something for these two models. But again, the lightness is great, the sensitivity, the way the tip is, the way the backbone, the parabolic bend. It's perfect for working, whatever type of lure. If you want something with a medium tip, or something with a medium heavy, or something with a heavy tip, it performs like those weights should. And it sort of has that bend, but then it has that. I mean, if it says medium heavy, it's a pretty heavy rod. Not picking up going, what? This is medium heavy. This thing's kind of flimsy. But anyway, yeah. I'll repeat them again. It's the Vengeance and the Vigilante by Abu Garcia. And I'm not a braid guy, but these come with the ceramic inserts. The Tourney Special and the last one I'm going to talk about, they come with the stainless steel inserts, and I heard that's not good for braid, or braid can bend into them. So if you're a braid guy with the ceramic, I hear it's better, but that's what both the Vigilante and the Vengeance have. And these are a little less durable. I mean, the lightness and just the feel of them, everything is great, the balance, but they are a little more fragile. So you have to be a little bit more careful with these. But for the feel of them, everything else, these are under 40 bucks, I think. They're just a great rod. And lastly and this is for like somebody that you want to try a bait caster. This is the Shakespeare Excursion. And I got this at Walmart, 19 bucks. I mean, it's graphite, it's actually really light. It has the cork handle, but it's a little bit smaller of a handle. But like I said, the feel of it, the bend of it, the way that it casts, the way that the sensitivity, I mean, everything's as good as these rods. But it's a little bit heavier. And like I said, it has the stainless steel and the short handle, which some people might not be used to anyway. I started with pistol grip, so this is long for me. But anyway, yeah, those are my picks for the best bait caster rods for under 50 bucks. And now I will tell you some that I don't like. Anyway, I love most Bass Pro Shops. Don't get the Graphite series. Don't like it. Don't like the way it casts. Don't like the way it feels. Don't like the way it works baits. And if you get the combo with the Mega Cast reel, don't bother with it. It's really heavy. It's a tank. It's not even worth fishing. And unfortunately for most people, because I know a lot of new to bass people love this rod, Ugly Sticks, don't like them. Don't like the feel of them. Don't like the way they work the baits. I sense nothing about them. I mean, I know you can't break them, but other than that, I've never fished it. I've tried a few and I don't like them. And lastly, in this class of under 50 bucks, I don't really like the Berkley Lightning or the Berkley Shock. Shock, I think they have one that's $49.99, but I've tried them, I've casted with them, I've fished with them, and personally I like these four that I told you a lot better. So there you go. If you're looking for a good rod, some beater rod, something that's under 50 bucks, but you want something that feels like it's $150 or even more rod, those are my picks. The Bass Pro Shop Tourney Special, Abu Garcia Vengeance, Abu Garcia Vigilante, and the Shakespeare Excursion. And yep, that's about it. If you want some good rods to start bass fishing with, or some beater rods, those are the ones to get. Hope this helps. Until next time.